Hey, hey, Pick, you're back. And today I'm back for a video for BFBB, unused triggers. At least some of them. I don't know all of them yet, but I've seen some of them on Beta 64. We watched that modding, and I learned some to unused, so I want to show you guys some of them on my channel. We're in Industrial Park right now, as you can tell. We're in SpongeBob's Dream, DB01. And I want to show you guys one trigger and how to get it to work. And that West, I'm just going to show them working. But you can rewatch that video, Beta 64's Bikini Bottom beta footage or something. He talks about it somewhere in the video. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere in the video. Okay. So what you have to do is, I'm going to show you guys how to access Patrick's Dream, DB unused Dream. I just recently found this, actually, without having to even remove a level or even add a warp. You can actually just go to it. You can just go to it and stuff like that. And how you go about doing that? Very easily. Open Industrial Park. Open your hip and hop. You have to be in the hip file for this. And you're going to see something called trigger. Just click on this trigger right here I'm on. They come over here and click on one of these triggers here, and you're going to see something. Mouse F. Oh, that's a sinking mouse. DB exit to DB06 and exit to DB05. This is the, as you can tell, this is the unused level. DB05 is the unused level. DB06 is the used level. How do you do this? Easy. This is so easy to do. All you do, I already done it, but I'll show you. Go to the used level, DB06, go to edit data. Yeah, I'm gonna make this very, I wanna explain this very well so people can actually follow these tutorials, because some people go too quick. And I'm gonna, when I get on to making tutorials, I'm gonna try to make it very, if I can help people out the best I can. No, the guy does do a good, other people do a good job too, but I notice they do sometimes go too quick, and I don't like that. Let me just find this real quick. Give me a sec. Okay, right here, you're gonna see something with, right above links, flags. If you go into the links, you can read about it and learn about what this does. You can make links, you can use links. So, okay, think of this this is a modding tutorial video, but it's very minor. But, yeah, see, enter player, you can make your own. This is how links work. If you type certain things in, you can make the links work and do different things. This is how you use deeper charactrons and a bunch of stuff. But links are very useful if you want to mod. You gotta learn the links a lot. But flags, how do you play this unused level? Go to flags. You have to be on DB06 exit trigger, like I said. See this right here, enable on start. Yeah. Make sure this is false. It's not false by default. You gotta click this and click false. It's on true. It will be on true by default. Make sure it's false. And then for the used trigger, the unused trigger, DB05, you have to go into this, go to edit data, flags, make sure this is true. So you have to turn the trigger, you get what I mean. The trigger that's DB06 has to be false. DB05 exit trigger needs to be true. And then you can go into the level. It will load it. And I found some every unused trigger, so I'm going to show you guys those. So that's it. And then what you want to do is, after you do this, save your hip and save your hop just in case. And then you go in the game. And I'm going to show you some other unused triggers.
Weekly Dream?
Okay. So, we're in DDO 1, and I got the trigger to work. So now when you go to, if you do what I did in the thing I showed you, you disable exit to DBO 6, make sure it's false, go to trig, and go turn it off. And for exit to DBO 5 trig, turn it true. So turn the used one off and the unused one on, basically. And when you go to DBO 5, DBO 6, you'll be transported immediately to DBO 5. Another way to access this level without having to do anything. Wow, much easier, isn't it? Yeah. You don't even have to do the button warp or anything. Warps can be used by anything. I could use a door warp. I could use a tiki, smash a tiki to warp to DBO 5. I can use pick up a certain spatula. You see why I love Industrial Park so much? Because it's fun. It's a good modding tool. There's a glitch you guys can do. I think you can be stuck there. Oh crap. Get up there. But yeah, so now you can access the stage. And yes, the spatula is available to you. It's actually loaded, so you can collect it. So now I can get 101 spatulas. Now I can get 101. I can do it either way, but if I go, yeah, 2 ways. So now when you go back here, you'll be transported to DBO 6. See? There you go. Does it transport you if you reload the area though? I don't think so. I think I have to go. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So you have to actually go through so you have to go through the Patrick's Walk trigger. Cool. So now when I go back through here, it takes me back. Right? Yes. Cool. Okay, here's some other unused triggers. I'll show you them. I put it some back. I turned them back on. I think this is not on by default. I don't know if it is or not. Let me just get over here. Nope, it's not on. So the feeder is obnoxiously expensive. 40,000 shiny objects. Well, you can tell the ticket taker to screw off. So what you do is you want to go there before you're supposed to. You can. There's a trigger in Bikini Bottom. Go to Industrial Park. There's a trigger above SpongeBob's house. It's near SpongeBob's house. It's near it, not above. It's right around there, and you can just turn the triggers on, and that's it, and it will work. And there's 2 unused triggers. I want to show you. So if I go here, I think it's like right around here. Yeah, see? Remember this? Yeah, you get this. Exit, yeah, you get this new takes to one of the test ones. I'll show you that in a second. I think I'm gonna go pretty high if I can actually make sure Hans is disabled, by the way. You might use the Hans cheat to do this. I use the Hans cheat. Make sure it's off, by the way. And then there's 2 triggers. One, that text box does not activate the feeder thing. There's a feeder thing above it. Now if you go back to the feeder, there you go. No money required. That's very nice, and I don't have to pay to go to the theater. I can look at the artwork without having to do this. Pretty cool. Nice. Now, if you go here, yes, the warp. There's a trigger for, how interesting. There's a trigger for a unused warp. It was supposed to go to a level that doesn't exist in the game, but when you press it, the game immediately crashes because it doesn't have there's no warp you know, it's not doesn't exist yet, or maybe it did exist at one point, but so it crashes the game. That's kind of interesting, actually. Yeah. Um, yeah, I like some of these works. You can actually play around with them, mess with them, and stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Yeah. So thank you for guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Um, there's a couple more triggers. I'm not sure where they're located in the levels, though. I have to look at them. But I tried to find there's one for throw fruit E3 footage, but I don't know where it's located. It's in the final game. I just don't know where it is in the level. I'll have to find that. But you probably know about that one already. But I want to show you guys the ones that actually, like, you can go to the theater without paying any money. There's no regard for cheats now. You literally can just straight up do that now. Just put the trigger. You can move the triggers too. Like, I don't have to have them float in midair. I can pull them, move them to where near a sponge and plankton are or something. But yeah, there's some unused triggers in this game that the developers left over that you can actually mess with. That's pretty cool. That is neat. And DBO5 is actually playable without anything now. Now you can just straight up, like you saw, just go in, turn X to DBO6 off, and X to DBO5 on. So false and then true. So DBO6 you turn to false, trig, and DBO5 you turn to true, trig. And you can go. And the feeder you can play without any money, like you saw. And there's a warp to a unmade level for some reason. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys later.